We just saw a massive update to Ethereum. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we're going to be discussing Ethereum 2.0, the long-awaited merge that Ethereum will hopefully this year be undergoing, which will transition it from proof of work to proof of stake and will lay the foundation for a plethora of updates that should help with transactional throughput of the Ethereum blockchain and the gas fees thereof. In this video, we're going to be looking at the technicals of Ethereum and why a breakout to the upside might be coming relatively soon based on one very powerful technical indicator. And we're also going to be talking about how one of the Ethereum testnets, one of the final testnets that needed to merge to proof of stake, has finally done it before Ethereum 2.0 can finally go on with its merge. If you enjoyed today's video and you find it informative, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Ethereum Merge moves one step closer following the Sepolia trial run. Just one more testnet merge to go, say developers. Well, let's hope that's the case. Ethereum is one step closer to the merge, the long-awaited move to a proof-of-stake blockchain. Today, another one of its testnets, Sepolia, executed its own merge and made the switch to proof-of-stake. Developers are hoping that this year we will finally be able to see Ethereum merge in such a way that allows for it to finally transition to proof-of-stake and Ethereum 2.0. Jumping over to Ethereum's chart to see how the price is responding, you can see that Ethereum is actually doing relatively well today, as it has been moving to the upside over the last couple of days ever since the 4th of July. You can see on the 4th of July, it was trading at $1,050. At this point, it is already up 16% in just 3 days, sitting at $1,200. Ethereum finds itself sitting within a symmetrical triangle pattern with a downtrending level of resistance right here and an uptrending level of support right here. This symmetrical triangle pattern you would honestly expect should break to the downside because, well, it's a bear pennant in a larger trend that is already trending down, but if it did, that would be pointing at $600, which doesn't seem very likely for Ethereum at all. And on top of that, looking out to the daily chart, you can see that on LuxAlgo, we actually are currently under an unconfirmed buy signal. This is different from Bitcoin, where Bitcoin does not have a buy signal at all, but Ethereum does. You can see Ethereum has a buy signal here. It just isn't confirmed by the trend catcher as of yet. The sell signal that LuxAlgo flashed dropped Ethereum all the way from April the 10th at $3,300 all the way down to where it sits right now, where it's still technically under a confirmed sell signal, 63% to the downside. If you haven't gotten LuxAlgo, you absolutely need to. The link's in the description box down below. Use coupon code JEB, J-E-B-B, for 20% off at checkout. All Ethereum needs to do now is move to the upside just a little bit, because we're sitting right on top of the trend catcher. We just need to move to the upside a little bit, maybe to 1,300, maybe to 1,320, 1,330, and we could see trend catcher flip green, and that would give us strong reason to believe that Ethereum could rally all the way up here to LuxAlgo's take profit signals on Ethereum over US dollars. On top of that, you can see signs of strength coming from RSI, where RSI on Ethereum is currently sitting at 47, indicating that we're almost back into territory controlled by the bulls. Furthermore, there was a bullish MACD cross that came into play on the 23rd of June, 2022. That's been leading us to the upside. And also, while volume is lower than it was at the drop, volume is overall slightly elevated compared to where it was just a few months ago, indicating that there is more volatility, which, as we know, is a very important signal for the strength of the trend. Now, unfortunately, that does indicate the strength of the downtrend, not the uptrend, but if we do move to the upside, that higher volume will turn into a good thing. Looking at TD sequential, we can see that we saw a 9 flash on the downside here on the 16th of June, indicating that the bottom was close at hand, and we have been bouncing ever since then, which is a very good sign as well. Also, keep in mind the Bollinger Bands. The Bollinger Bands typically go between a range of expansion and contraction, and recently, over the last several days, they've been in the range of contraction. The bands have been very close together. Well, now it looks like they're starting to expand themselves, and that would make sense because we've been through a period of large expansion in late June, then we've been through a period of contraction here in early July, and we could lead into another period of expansion. Considering the 20 moving average here at the center of the Bollinger Bands has turned around and is now pointing to the upside, that is actually a very bullish setup. And I can't stress enough the importance of the 20 moving average turning around. It does indicate the market is starting to recover, at least in the short term. Looking out to the weekly chart, we can see that if Ethereum was able to fully engulf this bullish engulfing candlestick formation, that would be great as well, because we have not seen a bullish engulfing candlestick formation since March, when Ethereum rallied from $2,500 all the way up to $3,600, rallying 44% in 21 days. Now, I'm not by any stretch saying that Ethereum is about to go into a major bull market, but I do think that there is potential here for rally over the next couple of weeks if people start getting hyped about Ethereum 2.0 coming down the pipeline in the next couple of months. Now, it is yet to be determined whether or not Ethereum 2.0 will get delayed again, and frankly, that is actually pretty likely, unfortunately. Time will tell as to whether or not we are going to see Ethereum 2.0 when we would like to see it happen, which is very, very soon. Also, don't forget that Ethereum is large enough to move the market on its own, but more than likely going to follow Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin has a major drop down below $20,000, it will likely erase a lot of the technical analysis that we just said on Ethereum and drop Ethereum along with it. It's unlikely that people are going to hide in Ethereum when Bitcoin is dropping, considering people are hiding in Bitcoin from Ethereum right now. The good news is Ethereum is likely close to its absolute bottom, which is probably somewhere around $800, in the same way where Bitcoin's all-time high at $20,000 was not the actual bottom for Bitcoin, but its lower level below that, about 33% below, around $13,700, is probably going to be the absolute bottom. We can see that Ethereum did not hold its absolute bottom at its previous all-time high at $1,400, but instead is pulling back, and as I anticipate, will probably break down to about $800, which would be about 33% lower than where it is right now. That would probably happen in the next few months. So we could see a short-term rally followed by a short-term pullback to the downside following said rally moving on into the next couple of months. But what is your outlook on Ethereum? Where do you think ETH is going and why? What's causing Ethereum to drop so much right now? Is it following the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, or are people starting to lose confidence in its ability to remain the alpha of altcoins, the domineer of the DeFi space? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that down below. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for Lux Algo, because as you saw today, it gives some phenomenal signals, and make sure to follow us on all of our social media at CryptoJeb over on Instagram and Twitter. Before I go though, guys, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at this guy.
He watched the entire video.
What a cool guy.
I think the next thing that he wants to do is hit the like button and then probably even subscribe to the channel.
And perhaps even comment down below what he thought.
That would be pretty cool.
Wow, what a cool guy.